Welcome to the Cast Iron Babe. I'm Julianne, and Halloween's right around the corner, and then we've got Thanksgiving, and so it's all about pumpkin right now. So what better way to celebrate pumpkin than to make pumpkin spice pancakes? It's like having pumpkin pie for breakfast. So let's get started. All right, our first step I've already done, and I have pre-greased and am preheating on low our cast iron griddle. Now let's talk about our ingredients. First, we'll start with our dry ingredients, which are 2 cups of flour, and we're just gonna whisk all this together. We have 3 tablespoons of brown sugar that doesn't wanna come out. Okay, should we do that again? Okay.
It's in the bowl, what are you gonna do?
I know, right, okay. And then here we have our spice mixture, which is a half a teaspoon each of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. And then I did a little dash of ground cloves. Dump that in. And then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We'll add that. And now we're gonna whisk those together carefully. Now, you know, there is nothing like the smell of pumpkin. It just automatically takes you to fall and festivities and family and love. And that's what we are going to do here with our pumpkin spice pancakes. Now that we've whisked together all the dry ingredients, I'm gonna set that aside and we'll jump into our wet ingredients. Now we're gonna whisk together 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Yes, buttermilk, yummy. 1 cup of pumpkin puree. You can just get canned pumpkin. I like to get the organic from Trader Joe's. Okay, then we have 1 large egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now I'm gonna whisk those together. Making this pumpkin pancakes reminds me of my grandfather, Chester Matthew O'Brien. And when I was a kid and we used to take pumpkin pies to our family gatherings, he always used to critique them. Now, he wasn't doing it because he was mean. He was just making sure that the next time we put more nutmeg in, or the next time we put more cinnamon in. All right, now that we have that, the wet ingredients all whisked, I'm going to slowly add our dry ingredients and whisk it until it's smooth. I've increased our temperature to medium, and what I'm gonna do now is just melt a little butter in our griddle. And now we're gonna make silver dollar pancakes. Silver dollar pancakes. Kids love these. And I'm just using a 1/4 cup scoop here. And we're gonna cook them about 2 minutes aside. Yes, and they're gonna raise up beautifully. Now, a lot of people ask, how do you really know when it's time to turn pancakes? Well, what happens, they're gonna start to create little bubbles on them, and the edges start to lift just a little bit, and then we know that they are ready to be turned. Okay, time to flip them. Oh, they smell so good. Now they're gonna puff up. We'll cook them another 2 minutes on the other side, and then they're gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna put some melted butter, sprinkle a little tiny bit of powdered sugar, and I'm gonna put some chopped pecans on as well. Okay, here comes the fun part. I'll be right back. All right, the texture of these is amazing, and they're actually really light even though they're made with buttermilk. And when you eat them, it's like this explosion of fall in your mouth. Now, you know what you need to do. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends about us, and come back. Remember, our mission at Cast Iron Babe is feed the people, nourish yourself, and to build cast iron strong families. I'll see you on the next episode of The Cast Iron Babe, and I am gonna dig back in. Yeah, baby.